been the blue flag. At least the competition will see that as we see this heating up now as Gibbs and that 07 of Custer are a drag race.
Oh, wow.
Oh, it looks like the 10 kind of got ran off track by the 6 of Ty Dillon.
100%.
Gibbs did grab that second spot away from Cole Custer. So back up to second and chasing once again as we see. Yeah, just.
And on the second view, I might take my opinion on Ty Dillon back. It was hard to see. We kind of saw it late the first time I pit in this first stage. Just while it does help you get to the front of the field by pitting and then the yellow coming out, tires are so valuable. These teams only have 3 sets, so you gotta want those fresh tires at the end. Let's take a look at what happened to the 0-2 Jeff. This was a pretty tight battle. Oh man, it looks like just, I don't know, a brake failure, I'm assuming. Yeah. It doesn't look like any tires are locked up.
Yeah, there was something mechanically that happened to that race car. You know, there was no tire lock up, I didn't see any wheel hop. I mean, it just comes flying in there, and then these two guys, see the wheel hop?
Yes.
Yes, on the bottom. Yeah, you could definitely see in Andy Lally's car. You could go back and show that again. You watch the right rear tire, you can see it bouncing up and down on the racetrack, and unfortunately for Anthony Alfredo,
wrong place, wrong time.
Down, yeah.
So let's take another look at that, Jeff. So as these two cars come into frame, we're going to freeze it kind of when you start to see this right rear of the 08. So he turns in, we're going to stop it right here. I want you to look at that right rear tire, this area right here. So as we go forward, watch this thing shake. The whole back of that car is shaking, loses control. Basically wheel hop, Jeff. That means normally it's by downshifting, not on the brakes, got in too deep, downshifted probably a little earlier than he wanted to try to slow the car down.
And before this, the one of Sam Mayer coming into turn 5 also had an issue right here.
Yeah, once again, hits that curb in turn 5, gets his tires on top of that curb, just like we saw earlier in the race, and now you've lost all grip. You know, I have to wonder also, guys, as people, I think that's exactly what happened. Right here, Noah Gragson, real aggressive, under braking, but has the spot. The Sage Karam on the outside. They drive into turn 1. It's contact right here, right? Now that's got Noah sideways. See, he starts to turn around, gets really loose. Now he's going to lose this spot to Ty Gibbs. And Noah's frustrated, loses his momentum. I think you saw his hand out the window right there. Upset at Sage. And then they go into this corner and contact again. And now, see this contact, they're banging into each other off the racetrack. And now Noah, I don't know if he had a mechanical issue or just hung a right in frustration, and that started this massive crash behind them.
Well, look what everybody sees, too. You can't see anything with all that dust.
Yeah, that yellow rear bumper you just saw come in, that's Reddick. You know, and he can't see where he's going. The rest of these cars are just kind of going into the dust, debris, and the smoke. Let's take a look at from this angle right here. You're going to see the 9 go around, the 45 go around. The 45 makes contact. I mentioned the 19. Evasive maneuver, does a wonderful job missing it. Gregson comes in, a huge hit for Myatt Snyder into the 10. And now we see Reddick sitting here and right there. I believe that is. Yes, that's the 68 of Brandon Brown. Nowhere to go. Heavy contact into Reddick.
Chris Dyson, the 44-year-old from New York, stuck in the gravel pits. Here is how this happened.
See, Chris Dyson just looks like some kind of problem under braking. Huge contact. Chris Dyson, a 2-time INSA champion, the 2021 Trans Am champion. But a very solid weekend and a lot of experience gained. We see right here, it's big contact, Steve, to the wall.
And to Rick's point, that's driver's left. So he didn't go straight through the corner with no brakes. He's definitely turned to the left. So we're not sure how he got there, Rick. But to your point, whether it sounds like it was a brake failure, you assume it's fronts that would overheat. That would usually spin the car out. Rear's locked up. Maybe turned it left. Maybe he chose to go left.